Hello teachers, welcome. This is part 2 of GeoGebra Classroom activity video. In the first video, we discussed how you can find from resources and create lessons. If you haven't watched, the link is in descriptions. Please go and watch and come back to watch this second video. Because here what we are gonna do or what we did, let me just continue from there. If you remember, we made a copy of one activity, and once where you can find out these activities once you made a copy, right? Go to GeoGebra and on your profile you will see that. So look, this is L1 perpendicular lines. So if I click on that, it will be very similar to the one we just saw, because right now I just hit the button create lesson, and you can share this link, copy this link, share with your students. Let me show you how your students can actually access. Let me just go to my another account where I will join as a student. I'm just gonna paste this link as you are gonna do with your students. So your students will be let's say clicking on that link, right? So once they have option of signing in, if they want to save their work, you can encourage them to sign in. Otherwise they can just hit the name, type the name, and then start that activity. So look, this is the student page, and on a student I can see all the tasks. Let me just attempt this question randomly. Right now I'm going to go back to the activity where I was as a teacher, right? So that I can see, look, there is a student and student did 1 out of 6. So that's how you can see the live class performance. So look, 0 out of 1 done, 0 0, but here the student did task 3. No matter it's wrong or right, but at least you have the track, right? You can just go and check their work and you can give them feedback. Now let's go to create this lesson from scratch. So okay, I'm already on GeoGebra, and what I'm gonna do, let me just go to GeoGebra homepage, go to your profile. There is a button of create. We are gonna create very simple activity. So I'm gonna hit on create activity or book or upload from your computer. Activity, I'm gonna click on activity, because as soon as I hit activity I can see these components. Title, let me just think, Pythagoras theorem, sorry my spellings. So Pythagoras theorem, introduction, you don't need to give the title, it's fine. Now this is the title of that activity. Now what kind of elements or the tasks I'm gonna add in that activity? You have options: text, video, GeoGebra, image, notes, PDF, question, web. Today we are gonna focus on text, GeoGebra, and questions. Okay, so first of all I'm gonna hit on text. This is the instruction, right? Here I'm gonna write instructions, so you can type some instructions. Answer the questions given below, right? That's one. Number 2, use the GeoGebra tool to explore, right? Explore right angle triangles, let's say right angled triangles, right? So you can list down your points in that way. So once you're done, I'm just good, because this is not a question, right? It was only the text. So look, the text is now available. You can make a copy of this if you want to rewrite some more or you want to edit. Now, as we said, answer the questions given below. Sorry, my spelling was wrong. given below. Okay, so now I'm gonna add a question here. Add element, click on question. If you hit on other things, then you will not see the question. You will see question if you click here. Now you can give question 1. I'm just asking very random question to my students. What is a right angled triangle? Now it can be a open question, it can be a multiple choice question, right? It's up to you. If it is multiple choice, you can add options like this. Here you can mention these options. You can use a math tool if you want to use some equations or other things. If it is a text, then just use the text tool. Okay, so yeah, just writing some random question. One angle is 60 degrees, right? I'm just mentioning some of the text here, so I'm just making a copy. Let's say here is 90 degree, more than 90 degree, let's say. I'm just writing like that. So okay, all done. So now hit the right answer. Done. Look, your first question is ready. Now if you want to create more multiple choice questions, make a copy of this and then edit. I'm just writing, sorry, making copy and then go and edit this. So this is question number 2. Okay, what is right angle triangle? That was done. Now you can ask another question related to right angle triangle. I'm just asking what are square numbers? Because I know I need to use square numbers in Pythagoras theorem. What are square numbers? Let's keep it open-ended. Done. Look, what are square numbers? They can write, and sorry, it was done because, okay, sorry, yeah, because we just click on the edit. Okay, so once these questions have been added, now you can hit on add element again and let's explore the GeoGebra. But first you can add a text for instructions, right? Here is the GeoGebra tool. Okay, use, I'm gonna use the distance thing, distance tool to figure out the lengths of sides of a triangle. Now this is my instruction for a particular GeoGebra tool I'm gonna add here. Okay, done. So instruction have been added. Now go and hit add element, click on GeoGebra. So now you can definitely add your other activities as it is. Otherwise you have to upload or create. Right now what I'm gonna do, let me show you again what I did. Click on add element. As soon as you hit GeoGebra, and you will have here 3 options. Now I'm gonna create an applet. Now that applet should be what? Graphing, geometry, probability, spreadsheet, 3D or notes. You can choose whatever you want. So right now I'm gonna choose, let's say, geometry. Okay, cool. Now I have a tool. What I'm going to do, I want to draw a triangle, which is a right angle triangle. Okay, let's click on this triangle to see the grid and x-axis and y-axis, right? Okay, you want to hide it, fine, let's do it. Hit on a triangle, polygon, and I'm gonna create a polygon. Actually, I'm gonna create a triangle. Right, done. Now what you can ask your students, because if you give these all tools to your students, then they will make a mess on that because they don't know how to use these things, right? What you can do, hit on this 3 bars. There is a settings and tools. So click on tools, customize the toolbar. Okay, customize. Now here, whichever you want, you just add it. So I want to make use of move because students may need to move some points, right? Done. Okay. Second thing, polygon, I'm not gonna ask them to use that. Angle, reflector. So there are many things which they can add, right? So slider, reflect, whatever. So you have to actually give this kind of flexibility to your students. Okay, I'm gonna just hit apply and done. Now the GeoGebra part component, or this component has been added, and you can just click on done. Now you can hit another element to ask question, what do you see the relationship? Let's ask the question open-ended. Based on the length of sides, what do you observe? I'm just asking around because otherwise the video will be long if I create a proper lesson here. So open-ended and done, right? Once you're done, hit save and close. So your activity is ready. Here is your activity. You want to see how it is? Click on it. Look, your author, instruction, that was first component, question number 1, question number 2, then there is a tool, and then there is a third question, right? So once your activity is ready, you can hit on a create lesson. Look at this. This tool is available for student. Let's create a lesson quickly and okay, create, share this lesson because I want to show you how students are going to do this activity. I'm going to go to a student page just because now I am on a that activity. Here you go. So look, now you are viewing this task as a student. So whichever things you want to do, you will be able to do. So they can just count the grids, right? And if they want to move, they want, because we couldn't make the restriction, sorry, I forgot it, because we wanted to keep these two lines always perpendicular. So that we missed, but you guys can take care of that. So this way they can play with the tool, they can answer these questions online, and as a teacher you can track. Now one good thing is it was not earlier. Now students can add a text and a mathematical equation also. Look, this symbol pi will allow them to have access of this tool. So this tool, they can use squares, cubes, cube roots, less than, greater than, functions, ABC, or other symbols they can make use of because it was the challenge earlier. So yeah, guys, create your own activity, share with me or send me your lesson plan. I will create one activity for you. Okay, so do share this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.